Hi, I am Trustful Dog. I make video games and other digital oddities. And today I am going to teach you how to make something juicy in Pico-8 in 28 steps by me. Now, what is Pico-8? For those of you that don't know, well, there's a link in the description to the official Pico-8 website by Lexolful. That's hard to say. And well, Pico-8 is basically, it's a great tool, it's a great engine, it certainly is way better than Unity, and we're going to be using it today, so, you know, check it out, and then if you want, come back, you know. Now, that's one thing, but now what is the juice? What does making something juicy means? Well, the juice, some people, you know, link it to polish, or some other link it to game feel. To me, the juice is simply a certain quantity of simple tricks that will make any game better, you know, in very simple ways. You're gonna get it. So now I think we can start. Step 1. You need something that you can play. So, in our case, this will be that. It's a ball. I control the aim of the ball, and when I press up, you know, the ball just goes forward. Very simple. In fact, that's what you need. You need a simple game with a very simple interaction. No goal, you know, just no enemies, nothing. Just that. The ball goes in the direction. That's simple. Now, step 2. Step 2 is enemies. Now, you don't have to use enemies. In fact, I put these dark balls. These dark balls don't do anything to me, actually, so they're not really enemies. You need something that moves, something else than the player. Something that you can add interaction to with. Well, you get it. And actually, the next step will be an attack. In fact, any interaction will do. I use an attack because I'm a lazy bastard. And lazy bastards in the game industry, they make violent games. That's right. Oh yeah, I'm missing all of them. The collisions are terrible. I'd like to point that out before you do in the comments. Anyway, that was step 3. Step 4 is where we're really starting to talk about serious stuff, acceleration. Now, until now, the movement was, you know, simple. We just moved from a certain distance all the frames, except when I press up, where we moved a longer distance. Now, the distance that we move from on each frame changes. It's variable. It is controlled by another variable, in fact, that is called acceleration, I believe, and that acceleration just slows down at each frame, and it's got that very nice smooth effect that you really want in your games, please. So, yeah, that's step 4, I believe. Yeah. Now, step 5. Since we added acceleration, we lost something. We lost something on the impact. You know, when I pressed up, we had a nice impact that we lost. Well, I'm getting it back. I'm not just playing on the acceleration now. I am actually teleporting the ball, really, to make it go faster. You know, have that sense of impact. Nice sense of impact. Back. That's good. That's really good. Alright, also, I forgot to say, I added a nice acceleration on the aim stick thing. I don't know if you can notice it, but I can tell you I feel it. Now, step 6. Yeah, step 6. Screen shake. Screen shake, it's really simple. It's super effective. When I do something, damn. Bam, I meant, screen shake. There you go. That's really cool, really simple. Just Every video game does it. Just do it too. It's okay. Nobody will doubt you for it. Okay, now that we have something that actually begins to look like something, we're gonna add a camera. And cameras are great. You know, here the camera is centered on the player. It's very, very simple camera. And, well, look at that. Doesn't my turn look like bigger, at least, or more explorable or something? You know, I think it feels way better that way. But it can feel way better too with a LERPing camera. What's a LERPing camera? A LERPing camera is a camera with, you know, it's late. It's very simple as that. It's catching up with the player, actually. It's catching up with its center, if you will. If you don't know what LERP is, just Google it. L-E-R-P, LERP. It's interpolation. I don't remember. Oh yeah, linear interpolation, I think it is. It's used a lot in programming and especially in video games, so yeah, check it out. Step 9 is a clever camera. Now, I'm not asking for your camera to win Nobel Prize, of course. Here, the camera, instead of centering on the player, it centers a little bit forwards to the player aim. So, you see, if I do that, you can see the camera do circles. That's pretty cool, I think. Actually, it is pretty cool, since now, when you move the aim, you also move the camera. So more feedback from the game. That's really cool. So, step 10. Outlines and our shadows. Now, we are on more graphical thing here. Graphic thing. I don't know how to speak English. Well, you can see I changed a good bunch of things. I changed the floor colors. Why did I do that? Because I added outline, and outline is just way better when there's something darker, you know, in the background. That's why I made that choice. But you can see I did add outline, and that outline, it's so beautiful. How did I do it? Well, know that in Pico-8 there is a function that is called PAL, P-A-L, and that lets you swap one color for another. So what I did here is I swapped the red for white, and I drew my ball 4 times in the 4 you know, different directions, and then I resetted the palettes, and I drew it a last time, you know, at the normal position. And there you go, an outline, white outline, very nice, very simple to do. Shadow is exactly the same. I'm not using one yet. You'll see it a bit later. It's very simple. Actually, it's even simpler, since you just have to draw it once before the normal draw at an offset, whatever offset you want, really. Now, step 11. Boom! Explosions! Explosions are so good! You know, my explosions are pretty simple. They're just circles. White, well, circles that are black, then white, I think. One frame they're black, then one other frame they're white. Very simple. Let's try that again. Come on. I'm so bad at this game. Yeah. So you can see that I'm just creating a bunch of circles, switching from black to white, and it works great. It works great. It's an action game. You can tell there's explosions. Now smoke. I have explosions, I want smoke. That's simple as that. So explosions will create smoke. The smoke are just circles of certain colors, and well, they just disappear, like Yeah, like so. About like, I don't know, maybe 12 frames after they appeared, something like that, I guess. Not long, not long. And since we have smoke, we can add trails. Smoke trails, that's right. That's super simple to do. You can see I put a trail on the player, and that trail has a lot more colors. That was like slightly more difficult to do, but really not that much. So yeah, trails are cool. Trails are really cool. Okay, step 14, game over. Until now we couldn't die, we couldn't lose. Now we can. See, I can't play, I can't do anything. That's awesome. Oh man. But still, you know, I can, at least there's some goal to the game. The goal of the game is not to die. You know, that's pretty good. If you actually don't die, well, you keep the control of the game. That's a nice trophy, I think. But, you know, maybe we can do it better. We can make it better, but we'll see that afterward. What sprites? What do I mean by what sprites? Well, if I take damage here, see, until now I just died directly. I modified the game a little bit. We're gonna get back to the they touch you die because I liked it. But just for that example, you see that when they touch me, I don't die, I take damage. How do you know I take damage? The ball is white. As simple as that. The ball is white, I took damage. That's it. Now, at some point, if they keep touching me, I should die. Maybe. I hope. Maybe I fucked that up. I don't think so. There we go. I'm dead. Like that. I lost a bunch of life, and now I'm dead. I don't like that, personally. If they touch you, you should just die. It's very simple. Way simpler, anyway. Text! Text is great! I did a score. Who doesn't like scores? Scores are just awesome, you know? We all love to have good scores. Well, we all hate to have bad scores as well, like right there, but scores are pretty cool. And I added this. I added a game over thing, you know? Like, now, you know the game is over. It's not just a weird bug that lets you not do anything anymore. The game has ended. You lost. That's it. Let's get to the next step. The next step is better text. What do I mean? Well, there we go. This text now has a very nice outline and a shadow. That's what I was talking about. So now I have the two things, you know, I have the outline and the shadow, which means I drew the text a lot of times, actually, but that's alright, you know, because I can handle that. That's alright, that's nothing for him. So there we go. Better text, really cool. Let's get to serious business with SFX sound. Now I'm bad at sound. I hope that's not too loud. If that's too loud, I'm fucked because I have no idea how I'm gonna fix that. I should have tested before. There you go, sound. Very simple. When the game starts, when I do the impulsion, when I die, and when I do explode another ball. Very simple. Now step 19. Randomized graphic diversity. That might sound scary. Don't worry, it's simple. See, my ball used to be red all the time. Now it's orange, actually. And if I reload the game, it's green. Now it's orange again. Now it's blue. Now it's violet, I guess. You know, just have a bunch of colors that are possible. And that's it. Why would you do that? Would you ask me? Very simple. There, I made a score of 4. I can go like, hey, do you remember that time I was red? and I did the score of 4. That was pretty cool, man. Don't you think? Yeah, so the idea is just your games are way more unique that way. You know, each time you play, you are a different color, you are a different character. You know, that's just great, and it's way easier to remember that time you played. Now, step 20, we're getting back to some more simple stuff. Blinking. Blinking means you took damage or you just appeared and, well, you're invincible for some time. That's what it means. That's what blinking means in video games, you know. If you're blinking, please do not take damage. It's that simple. Yeah, seriously, if you make your character blink, don't make him take damage when he blinks. That's very important. You can make him blink. That's a very nice indicator, or, well, of invincibility, actually, or that he took damage. But, you know, don't make him take damage. That's ridiculous. Why would anyone do that? Step 21, flashing. I don't know if you saw that, but the player flashed, like the colors flashed. And now, when I kill another ball, well, when they kill me, that happens, which is pretty cool as well. But also, when I kill them, there's that little flash in the background. Very short, but the brain of the player will pick it up. Just trust me on that. Alright. Step 22, white frames. Now that's very discreet. Very discreet. Well, I messed up that. Let's try again. Basically, white frame means when I kill a black ball, or when they kill me, there's one frame where the screen will be all white. I don't know if you can notice it, really, but I think I can. And your brain will. Even if you don't really, your brain will get that something happened. You know, the screen flashed white. That's pretty powerful, actually. Now, step 23. More what? More everything, especially graphic effects. More explosion, more smoke, well, bigger explosions at least, and yeah, a lot more smoke. Because we love smoke, we love graphic effects. Graphic effects are awesome, especially on Pico-8 actually. Step 24, background graphics. That's pretty simple as well. Here I choose to do something with parallax. What is being drawn in the background is this. It's that thing. Oh, yeah, it's just that. One sprite. And it's pretty cool, you know? It's working well. I like it. Now, step 25, infinite gameplay. How did I do that? Well, the ball can now respawn. You can see that when the balls appear, they are white. That means there isn't any collision with them when they're white. Why did I do that? Because when the balls spawn, they spawn at random positions. Now imagine the ball spawns where the player is, and he loses just that way. That's awful. Players hate that. Like, trust me on that. So, you put an indicator that a ball is going to be there, that it's spawning right now. It can't affect you right now, but it will, obviously. So, you know, move out of the way, dummy. Alright, step 26. Increasing difficulty. So now, instead of spawning one ball each time one ball dies, I will be spawning more and more as the game goes on. I'm not sure I can really show it to you because I'm so bad at the game, but there's 5 balls on the board right now. Well, I'm not going to try any much more. Step 27, restart. Until now, when I died, I had to restart the game manually to, to try again. That was awful. Now, immersive. I can go back, like just like that, press X, and there I am. Back in the action. Super simple. Hey, man, I'm making the SFX bug out just because I'm so speed, man. Such speed. So good. That's really important. Please do put a restart button in your games. I do not want to have to restart your game manually. And the final step, a title screen. Every game is better with a cool title screen. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can be just a big sprite. I just wanted to show off here and do some nice stuff, But still, my title screen here is pretty blank. You can make it a lot better than that. So, but yeah, now my game feels finished, There's a game over screen. I can try again if I want to. The game looks pretty good, We're gonna compare with the beginning. So if we come back to the very beginning of this presentation, here, step 1, something that you can play. Ooh, that's bad. That's not very good, man. No fun in that. And even if we add the enemies and like the interaction thing, so now I can kill enemies sometimes when the collisions don't die out of me. Come on. I swear, sometimes it works. I'm bad at it. There you go. Well, you believe me. So we went from that to, come on, this. This, I think, is a lot cooler, It certainly is a lot harder too, but, it's just better. So much better. Come on, I'm just having fun now. Sorry, but yeah, I still suck at this game. And that concludes this tutorial on how to make something juicy in Pico-8. Thank you for watching this. I have been TrustBulldog. You can find me on Twitter. There's my email there on the screen too. Please do let me know if you enjoyed that. If you want me to make more, maybe. Yeah. Thank you and take care.